7 agricultural businesses that can build real wealth. What if I told you that some of the wealthiest people in the world are quietly investing in agriculture? Not because they love farming, not because they enjoy waking up at 5 a.m., but because agriculture creates something that almost every person on earth needs every single day: food. And while millions of people are chasing the next trending online business, smart investors are buying farmland, plantations, livestock operations, and agricultural assets. Why? Because people can postpone buying a new phone. People can delay buying a car, but nobody can stop eating. In today's video, I'll reveal 7 agricultural businesses that have the potential to build real, long-term wealth. Some of these businesses can generate income within months. Others may take years before producing serious profits. But one of them has quietly created more millionaires than most people realize. Make sure you stay until the end, because business number 7 could completely change the way you think about agriculture. Let's begin. Number 1, oil palm plantation. Most people see a bottle of palm oil and think it's just another cooking ingredient. But what they don't see is the enormous business behind it. Palm oil is used in food, cosmetics, soaps, detergents, pharmaceuticals, and even biofuels. In fact, thousands of products found in supermarkets contain palm oil in one form or another. That means demand is constant. An oil palm plantation requires patience because the trees take several years before reaching full production. But once mature, the trees can continue producing for over 20 years. Imagine planting once and harvesting for decades. That's why many wealthy individuals quietly accumulate oil palm plantations. They're not thinking about quick profits. They're thinking about generational wealth. Number 2, poultry farming. When most people hear poultry farming, they immediately think of small backyard chicken farms. That's a mistake. Poultry is one of the fastest growing agricultural industries in the world. People consume eggs and chicken every single day. Restaurants need them. Hotels need them. Fast food businesses need them. Families buy them weekly. The secret isn't merely raising birds. The real wealth comes from operating at scale and controlling multiple parts of the value chain. For example, some successful poultry entrepreneurs don't just sell chickens. They also produce eggs, hatch chicks, manufacture feed, or process meat. The bigger the system, the bigger the opportunity. But beware, poor management can destroy a poultry business very quickly. This is not a business for careless operators. Number 3, fish farming. Here's something many people don't realize. Global fish consumption continues to increase every year. Yet wild fish supplies are becoming increasingly limited. This is creating enormous opportunities for fish farmers. Catfish, tilapia, and other species can be highly profitable when managed properly. Fish farming has one major advantage. Compared to tree crops, the production cycle is relatively short. Some farmers begin harvesting within months. However, many beginners fail because they underestimate the importance of water quality, feeding, and disease control. Successful fish farmers treat their ponds like businesses, not hobbies, and that's precisely why they make money. Number 4, greenhouse vegetable production. What if you could grow vegetables regardless of the season? That's exactly what greenhouse farming allows. Tomatoes, bell peppers, cucumbers, lettuce. High-value vegetables can generate significant income when produced consistently. The biggest advantage? You gain more control over temperature, pests, and weather conditions. While greenhouse farming requires substantial initial investment, it can dramatically increase productivity compared to traditional open-field farming. Many commercial farmers are using greenhouse technology to supply supermarkets, hotels, and urban markets year-round. The question is, as climate change continues affecting traditional agriculture, who do you think will have the advantage? Number 5, livestock feed production. This is one of the least talked about agricultural businesses, yet it may be one of the smartest. Think about it. Every poultry farm, fish farm, pig farm, and many livestock operations need feed. And feed often represents the largest operating cost. Instead of raising animals yourself, you can position yourself as the supplier to thousands of farmers. As agriculture expands, feed demand grows alongside it. This business requires knowledge of feed formulation, quality control, and sourcing raw materials. But those who master it often enjoy repeat customers and steady demand. Sometimes the real money isn't in the farm, it's in supplying the farmers. Number 6, fruit orchard business. Imagine owning hundreds or thousands of mango, citrus, avocado, or citrus trees. Unlike annual crops that must be replanted repeatedly, fruit trees can continue producing for many years. Well-managed orchards can become valuable long-term assets. In fact, many investors purchase farmland specifically to establish orchards. Why? Because mature fruit trees don't just generate income. They increase the value of the land itself. However, orchards demand patience. This is not a business for people seeking overnight riches. But for those willing to think long-term, orchards can become extraordinary wealth-building machines. Number 7, agricultural processing. Most people in agriculture focus only on production. The wealthy often focus on processing. Here's what that means. Instead of simply selling cassava, process it into flour. Instead of selling fresh tomatoes, produce tomato paste. Instead of selling raw milk, produce yogurt or cheese. Instead of selling fresh fruits, produce juice. Processing adds value, and value creates bigger profits. The biggest fortunes in agriculture are often made after harvest, not before. Many farmers remain poor because they sell raw products. Meanwhile, processors capture much larger margins. This is why agricultural processing may be the most powerful wealth-building opportunity on this list. Conclusion. Agriculture is not a guaranteed path to wealth. Every business on this list carries risks. Weather, diseases, poor management, and market fluctuations can all destroy profits. But one thing is certain, the world will always need food, and those who build efficient agricultural businesses will always have opportunities. The real question isn't whether wealth can be created in agriculture. The real question is, which agricultural business are you willing to commit to for the next 10 years? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos on wealth creation, investing, and agriculture. Thanks for watching.